Hello everyone, this is Revista Ciclo and we're here today with Nino Schurter. Nino, today was a very beautiful victory, and it looks like the feeling I have when I saw you winning last day, it was something like you never get used about winning. It's not like, oh, it's another one. No, it looks like it was your first winning. The smile on your face, and it is always like that. Do you agree with me?
For sure, it not always feels the same, but this one was a really special one because I had now a long time to get this 30-cert victory. For almost 3 years I was now trying, and it's also special when it's really tight battle to the finish line. And also being here in Brazil, where I had like already big success from the Olympics, in front of a really cool crowd, made it even more special. So it was for sure not just one of 33, it was a really special one.
Yeah, I heard Thomas talking me that you do care a lot of, how can I say, there's a nice feeling about the Olympics in Rio, right?
Sure, yeah, that's still one of it's my biggest victory in my career. And I have really a lot of great memories to Brazil. And I actually have been before the Olympics. I was here in this town preparing for the Olympics, and the year before we have been here to check out the region. So it was almost like coming back to somewhere where I have really great memories, and that was quite cool.
And what do you think about these trainings you did here and this both competitions? Like, what do you think about Brazilian mountain bike? Like, serious, not, I don't want to listen, oh, it's very good, very nice people, but it's like once I heard Bart Branchens, like 10 years ago, when he came to Brazil Ride, which is a Brazilian version of Cape Epic, and he was saying something like that, no, Brazilian people doesn't understand what is mountain biking here. There is all the kinds of terrains, and it's one of the best places in the world for mountain biking. It looks like South Africa, but I'm pretty much sure that one day Brazilian mountain bike is gonna be very huge. And I heard this from Bart Branches in, I don't know, 2012. And it's not like, he was saying like, you can be much bigger than you are. That's something he was telling us a few years ago. What did you think about all this atmosphere you saw, and also the terrain, the tracks, the Olympics and the competition here? Our first, not the first, but in many years, our first World Cup.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't know really the scene in Brazil, but I saw now 2 amazing events and a lot of really enthusiastic spectators, and there must be a big mountain bike community, and I think that's pretty cool to see that many fans that live the sport and really are having the same passion as I have here in Brazil, and that's actually really cool to see. And also like with Avancini having a top guy in the World Cup, it's also showing that there's also like athletes coming up from Brazil that competing at the highest level, and that's nice to see from a country that's when the sport is developing and coming to the sport. That's quite nice to see.
That's nice. Yeah, I want to talk a little bit about your career and your riding profile. That is, always I saw you competing. I think like it makes me remember about Kelly Slater, because you both are like multi-champion, and this is something rare, like 9 times you're champion. Kelly Slater, I don't know, I think it's 13 times, something like that. And Kelly Slater, there's a nickname people gives him. It's like Medusa guy, and that thing also makes me remember about you, because it seems like you understand everything the other riders are doing while they're competing. Does it make sense?
First of all, it's nice if you compare me with a big legend like Slater.
No, that's it.
I think, yeah, if you want to be over such a long time, over many years, yeah, you need to be really complete as an athlete, and you need to build up your profile and your career slowly. And I think I was able to, yeah, to manage that from juniors up, building up, and I had always the best team around me that helped me actually to develop myself, and yeah, to get that slowly up. And I think, yeah, there's no shortcuts to success, and I was able to, yeah, to get step by step my way up.
You say something nice, that is to be a complete athlete. Like, of course you are a complete athlete, otherwise you won't have so much titles, but you are not like a multidisciplinary athlete. You are focused on one thing, cross country. Short track, you don't like it. You made just for obligation, right?
No.
But cross country, it's your focus. And when we think about that, there's a new generation they are multidisciplinary. Road bike, cyclocross, long distance, short distance, cross track, like Van der Poel. But
I don't agree it's a new generation. It's two guys that are able to do that.
Two guys.
That's
you don't
Van
think it's a new generation?
That's Van der Poel
Van der Poel
and Pitcock. They are for sure amazing talents that are able to compete in all different disciplines. But I don't think that many athletes can do it this way, and I always try to focus on the main thing, and I think that's why I was so successful. But I don't think it's the right way for a new generation. It's just two really big talents that are able to do this.
The word focused appears when I talk to Kate, and I noticed that, and I didn't know about that, but I noticed that your team, you, Kate, Brad, Yannick, Thomas, all of you are very focused when you need to be. It's like before the race, you guys are not thinking about any other thing. There's no photos, pics, autographers, or any kind of problem in your head. Otherwise, when the race stopped, you're different from another riders. Like on your Instagram, there is photos of you having fun, taking vacations, spending some time with the family. And not all the riders can do it after the race. You know, a lot of them can be focused during the race, but none of them have this time to spread and take rest.
I think that is as important as working hard. You also need to find the right balance in life, especially if you want to do it over many years. You need to be also just a human, and sometimes do things that's maybe not the best for an athlete, but it's good for your soul, and it keeps you motivated and fresh. And I think, yeah, I found, or we have in the team, quite a nice balance between working hard for your dreams, but then also like take your time off and find your balance, and that you are also hungry again for more.
Nice. Once I was talking to Avancini, and we talk about this multidisciplinary thing, and we talk about you, and he says like, Nino is a legend because he's focused on cross country. And something happens in Brazil that when Avancini was world champion in marathon, a lot of people get like disappointed because the next year he wasn't in the race. And everybody was cheering like, oh, we need another title. We want to be twice champion. And he wasn't at the race because he says he don't want to have a lot of titles from the same competition. He wants to get a lot of competition titles once. So athletes have like different goals, you know? And when we saw your one single and focused goals on cross country, Olympics, World Champion and World Cup, I really want to do a very simple question. what are your goals?
My goals?
Your goals?
To win races.
Win races as much as you can.
As much as I can. No, it's like I'm still having fun what I'm doing, and I think that's the key. As long you can enjoy what you do, and yeah, if you are an athlete, you like the competition, and for sure you wanna win races, and that's what I did now for the past 25 years.
The word fun, it takes a while, but it appears with you, because Kate talks every time about having fun. Kate, what about the track? What about those tires choice? And she says like, well, the fun thing, that's the secret. And this is something we can feel in your team. And talking to also Kate, Brad, and yesterday when I talked very fast with Thomas, I saw everybody talking about this family feeling. You guys got it. It's like, they said me, when you're in Switzerland, you spend the time at Thomas' house, right?
Kate is doing that.
You live in Switzerland,
I live in
of
Switzerland,
course.
yeah.
But all of you guys look like it's different look to you working here, because you work very. There's, like Thomas said to me yesterday, there's no hierarchy on this group, right?
Yeah, we are like a big family, and we really appreciate each other, and we work together for our goals. And I need all of my mates to be successful, and it's actually much nicer if you can win as a team as just an individual, and that's what we try to live like that everybody is the same in our team, and we are doing this together.
And you do share a lot of ideas, a lot of information. You share a lot of knowledge, not with you one, but with another guys. I saw that once when you won the world champion. I don't remember if it was Mont-Saint-Anne or snowshoe, and all the top 5 had a flat, and you are the only one that doesn't. And when you arrived, you said, I set up my tires higher, with higher pressure, and I was choosing the B lines, the slowest lines, because that was a track that we can have a flat. So it's like you do not take the knowledge and hold it for you, like I want to keep winning. Nobody. You share the information, right?
You know, it needs a lot. In the end, everything needs to come together, and I think that's the important thing, to see what's now important in a race, and yeah, like stuff like this. Sometimes you also need to take maybe a slower line if it doesn't worth the risk to maybe have then a failure in the race. So, and I think we also, like as a team, we find quite a good balance to see where we need to spend our focus now.
That's awesome. I just heard you're very delayed for your flight, so thank you very much for sharing all of this information and knowledge with me. You also have a chat with my bro Rafa from Canal de Bike, so thank you so much.
Okay.
Nino.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
Sunday, I felt really good. I was ready to go. I do not ride that well in that rain, mud, and Yolanda is a superstar in that. So for me, those aren't the conditions where everything comes together and it's my perfect day. But you have to keep showing up, and sooner or later, that happens to you. It's your day.